Morning, boomers. Champagne Crypto, the voice of the blockchain here, back with another live stream. Make sure you're caressing the buttons. We're talking about China crypto today. China's launching a crypto. We're talking about Coinbase dropping Zcash. It looks like they may be dropping more privacy coins. Let's see. Is this an attack on the privacy coins? I want to know about that. We'll be talking about some predictions. Bitcoin taking a little dip under 11,000, and now I'm seeing it over 11K. It seems like it's on that line right now. Like I said before, it's a consolidation period, but some analysts are talking about up to 100K. We're going to talk about that as well as the rest of the boomers tune into this live broadcast. I see Bleed Hard. I see Rafterman. I see the rest of the Kapumpers entering the chat box right now. Punish GT. I see you guys. Make sure you're caressing the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, we got some updates today. We got some predictions on the table here with Bitcoin as it appears to consolidate here for the short term. Some updates with China. They're launching a crypto. Some updates with Coinbase. They're dropping Zcash. Is this an attack on privacy coin worldwide? I don't know. Let's see. Push the like button and sub bell, says Punish GT. Absolutely. Nano says the SEC has filed an emergency suit against Ethereum. Price has dumped 75%. Breaking news there in the population of the chat box via Nano Joe. SEC has filed an emergency suit against Ethereum. Price has dumped 75%. And, you know, I always thought that they were exposed out there in New York. You know, New York is heavily regulated. It's, you know, it's one step away from Commeyville out there in New York already, you know. So, you know, I'm going to say I'm not surprised. Although I like Ethereum, I like Reggie and them. So let's wish them the best. Hopefully they can shake the SEC off. You know, I'm sure it's Funny Bunny. It's Funny Bunny. I hate to see that. You know, it seems like it was a legit crypto. So you know, thanks for reporting that, Nano. Rafterman says hit the like. Bleed Heart Infection says first day maniacs here. Shout out to Bleed Heart. Let me drop a bomb for you. Kaboom. This is a live broadcast. The oven's here preheating to 450 and beyond. We got some updates here from Nano Joe. SEC filed an emergency suit against Ethereum. Their price dumped 75%. We got some updates. We got some prediction with Bitcoin. China's launching a crypto. Coinbase is dropping Zcash and perhaps more privacy coins. Bang, bang, boogie. Good morning to Queen's Races. Boom. Let me turn off these coins. Let me share my display here. And stay up to date with today's mathematics to see how healthy things are looking. I know, you know, things dipped right before I hit stream live. I saw price under 11K, but it seems like we're back over 11K. Current market cap at $287 billion in all the crypto bags worldwide. Bitcoin dominance now under 69% at 68.4. I've noticed against Bitcoin, some of the alts kind of went up. We'll check that out as well. So, you know, it's a good time to maybe DCA out of some of the altcoins that, you know, you may not want, because this may be a little short-term pullback with BTC. We got price predictions to up to 100K. I want to share that with you guys. You know, these are wild predictions. Some updates, predictions, China crypto, the trade war. Things are heating up, and Bitcoin, it's looking strong. $11,006 now for the bits, although it's down 3.29%. In the past 24 hours. We got Ether there at 206. We got Bitcoin Cash now at the number 4 spot, superior to Litecoin in market cap size at $334. Litecoin at $84. Binance at 29. EOS, you got it there at 402. Satoshi Vision, garbage. Monero 87. Monero. You know, Monero's been performing well. Now, will there be an attack with the privacy coins? Now, Coinbase, I think, delisted Zcash in UK only, but, you know, is US around the corner? You know, let me know what you think about that. Stellar there at 7, Tron at 2, Cardano at 5, Leo at 126, Dash at 101. Where's Chainlink? 235. So we got, it's down on the altcoins, although I saw some of them up against Bitcoin. Okay, so there you see, if you put it against Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash is up, Litecoin's up. And you see a lot of green there against Bitcoin, although Monero's down. So against Bitcoin, you know, if you're holding altcoin bags that you may not want, it's, you know, maybe you can, you know, it could be a time to sell them for Bitcoin. So that's what it is. Shout out to the boomers out there in the population of the chat box. Bleed Heart Queens, Double X, Cryptozilla. It was my fear with Vert because regardless of where they we mentioned it was a sitting duck in NYC. Yeah, regardless of where they are, I don't even know if irregardless is a word, but I think it's regardless. We mentioned it was a sitting duck in NYC. I think you brought that up, Zilla, or someone else here in the box, and I agree. It was a sitting duck out there on NYC. Highly regulated. I think you need a crypto license in NYC from the state or something like that, from New York State or the city. Listen, I know in New York you got to pay the state tax. You got to pay the city tax. You got to pay all the pipers out there. Shout out to Batman. I see you. And Queens Races says, I like to drop DCA all day. Indeed. Shout out to Queens Races. So let's check out some of these updates here in crypto land. We got China apparently now launching a cryptocurrency after all. This is being reported out of... oh, damn, I didn't drop the links before streaming. I'll do this after the live stream. So if you're listening to the replay, these links to these articles will be provided down below. CryptoDaily.co UK is reporting via Robert Johnson that China is launching a cryptocurrency after all. When it comes to China and crypto, you could be forgiven for saying you literally have no idea about what the Chinese government thinks about crypto. One second they've banned crypto, the other second, there's all kinds of things going on. Apparently they're mining crypto. But according to Al Jazeera, this is the quote out there. So let's get here to the meat and potatoes of what's going on. The People's Bank of China is close to issuing its own cryptocurrency, according to a senior official. The bank's researchers have been working intensively since last year to develop systems, and the cryptocurrency is close to being out. Mu Changcheng, deputy director of the People's Bank of China Payments Department, said at an event held by China Finance 40 Forum over the weekend, and Yu Qing, I don't know how to pronounce that, but somewhere out there in China, he didn't give us specifics on the timing. I'll be linking this article down below. Interesting, China may launch their crypto. China looks like they're going to take over Hong Kong. I heard that they send in the troops. I would expect other countries to roll out digital assets. I wouldn't even call these things crypto because there's nothing private about those government-issued coins. They're just digital databases to track your movements. Ripple 3.5. Stellar doing airdrop, says Pepe El Toro. Thanks for letting us know. I haven't heard that. Batman's here. CryptoZilla's here. The Boomer. So China making movements here on... a crypto. I think this is going to be a trend. I wouldn't even doubt it if the U.S. rolls out a Fed coin sooner or later. We already heard now of the Fed Now payment system that's going to be rolled out in 2023. Imagine they'll just tokenize it. I wouldn't even doubt it. But listen, at the end of the day, this is a good look for Bitcoin, if you ask me. Wasn't there another country that created a crypto and literally nobody used it? I want to say Venezuela, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Venezuela, I think they launched an ERC20 token called the Petro. And, I think it's banned for U.S. to trade it or something like that. But, I think that the majority of the people out there in Venezuela ended up using Bitcoin. The Bitcoin volume surged over there in Venezuela. So, I'm not up to date. We had I think we had a boomer or two here in the box that was from Venezuela. But apparently there's movement there with Bitcoin. But, yeah, no one really used the Petro. So, I think it's a good look for Bitcoin. That's what I'm saying. If, China launched their crypto, people started going crypto. At the end of the day, it exposes more people to Bitcoin, which is the true crypto. The one that has the most confidence worldwide, the most trust. If I recall, everyone dumped their money into Bitcoin, not these country-created cryptos. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I think. That people didn't even use the Petro coin, that they ended up just using Bitcoin. And they still are, apparently, because, there's turmoil out there. U.S. is not recognizing Maduro. They're recognizing another fake president. I think the country voted for somebody. They voted for Maduro, apparently. I don't know. Apparently they want socialism out there. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs, but it seems like a shit show, if you ask me. Japan getting ready to flank China if troops march into Hong Kong, says Pepe El Toro. Yeah, I'm hearing about this. Apparently troops may be marching into Hong Kong. I think they're already surrounding the area. I'm not, I don't know the details, and I don't know the ins and outs of exactly what's happening. I know that people were protesting some bill or law that would extradite people from Hong Kong back to mainland China. And listen, guys, the bottom line here is that this is a good example of people wanting more Western type of law versus being extradited to China, Commie-ville, okay? This is why, I side with more freedom and liberty, although it's not so free in the land of the free anymore. But you guys know what I mean. Bitpanda had an airdrop today called Best Token. I got 50 euros worth of them, and for free, and price was up 5%. Congratulations. I haven't used Bitpanda, but I've heard of them. So yeah, guys, check out this article. I'll have it linked down below at the end of the broadcast, but it's on cryptodaily.co.uk, China launching a crypto. Okay, let's talk about Coinbase dropping Zcash. What's next? Are they going to be dropping more privacy coins? I think there we'll be seeing a trend now. Perhaps you'll see a ban in privacy coins. I don't know. Certainly, Coinbase doesn't want anything to do with Zcash. Yesterday, reports came out suggesting that the leading cryptocurrency exchange would be dropping support for notorious privacy-based cryptocurrency Zcash. In order to understand why Coinbase may have made this decision, we first of all need to understand why it makes Zcash more than just a crypto. It's a privacy coin. So you could talk about, they explained that a little bit more as far as how it works. And according to Cointelegraph, this drop is only going to affect UK customers, okay, suggesting that this may have to come about as a result of recent comments made by the Financial Conduct Authority in the UK. Okay, United Kingdom. So here's the quote. The United Kingdom-based customers of Coinbase are reportedly being informed that the exchange will be dropping support for the privacy-focused Zcash as of August 26. The same does not appear to apply to the United States and the European Union customers, however, prompting speculation on the reasoning behind the move. The communication being sent to customers gives a number of options on how to proceed. Option 1, any Zcash held on Coinbase can be converted into another crypto. So yeah, they'll take your privacy coin and they'll give you another. So that's funny. Option 2, simply send the Zcash to an external wallet. And failing either of those options being carried out, any Zcash still held in the exchange after August 26 will be liquidated into British pounds. Okay, so that's what's going on out there. The war has started. Corporate crypto versus government crypto versus real crypto. Yeah, you're right. There's all kinds of fake. And listen, I wouldn't even call them crypto, Marlon. These are fake digital assets. Okay, because there's nothing cryptographic about a coin that's, government created. There's nothing cryptographic about it. Crypto implies some form of privacy, but we know there is no privacy here. Corporate crypto is a fraud as well. The Libra coin. You guys know the deal. Stick with Bitcoin. Stick with these other privacy coins. Apparently, Zcash could be a threat. They don't want nothing to do with it. They also mention here Zcash, Dash, Monero, 3 most popular options, but there are dozens more. Read this article. I have this one linked down below. I don't have the articles linked down below currently, but I will as soon as the broadcast ends. I'll pop those there in the description box, so if you're catching the replay. But this one's out of crypto.co.uk as well. Coinbase drops Zcash. What's next? I mean, what is next? I think, they don't have Monero is my understanding. So, maybe they'll never list any privacy coins again. Marlon says he's betting that on BTC and ETH, the only real money out there. It seems like that. It seems like BTC and ETH are the ones that have the most confidence out there. So, I'll stick with Bitcoin, though. Although Marlon has inspired me to try to get 32 ETH. ETH is cheap now. So, 32 ETH, 32 ETH apparently is what unlocks the staking once they update. Yeah, the flaw with these corporate coins is that there's no decentralization. Yeah, it's a centralized coin, basically a database. You know the deal, Marlon. I think the boomers know. Queen says, yeah, facts, indeed. Let's check out these price predictions over here. This is via Bitcoinist.com. Martin Young, analyst, advises ignoring short time frames as Bitcoin is going to 100K. You can see the charts out here. There's been a slump on the 24. A little slumpage here on the 24. It's a little, more than a drop. We hit a top of 11,446. And now we're at a bottom of about 10,893. The went low. The lowest it went today is 10,863. So dipped under 11. It's so if you look at the 1-day chart, it's not favorable. But like I said before, anything above 10K is looking good. There's still a possibility we could dip under 10K again, but there's a lot of support at like 96 and 92. And even at 10 flat. So, it's looking all right. I think I would ignore these short-term little dips. I think it's a great accumulation period. And according to this analyst over here, Bitcoin's going to 100K. The rundown here is that Bitcoin's in a slow decline for the 24-hour and just the short-term time frames. But never mind that. Since its epic surge off the floor in early April, says the article, Bitcoin has reached a level where it appears to be comfortable consolidating. This could continue for quite some time. As a prominent analyst suggests, it might be time to ignore these choppy markets and focus on the bigger picture. Okay, we see it in a slow decline, but that's only for the short term. Never mind the short time frames, says a prominent analyst named Mura Mahmoudov, who has been quiet on crypto Twitter recently, has suggested there could be a steady accumulation during this chop. Okay, this is what he said over there on Twitter, and I agree. At first glance, this looks like a weak chop for the next week or so, but my intuition tells me there's a steady accumulation happening at these levels. Don't try to outsmart yourself on short-term time frames. Zoom out and think big. In my view, Bitcoin is going to 100,000 per orange coin. I like that. 100K per orange coin. Boom. I like that. Let me drop another bomb. How about that? And, let me drop a third bomb here for Queen's Races. He just dropped me $3 in the population. He found $3 in the foxholes. I'm chilling in the trenches. Shout out to Queen's Races. Let me snipe out some animals here. A baby bear. Let's start off with a baby bear. Boom! And those funny bunnies. Kaboom. Queen's Races just dropped $3. I appreciate that. Showing love. Guys, follow the leader here. Queen's Races. Drop $1, $3 or 30 here in the super chat. Share this on your social media feeds and download the Brave browser. Start earning BAT tokens. You can send tips via the browser as well. Kaboom. Thank you, Queens. I appreciate you. Marlon says, saw that Goldman Sachs released report to investors. They are short-term and long-term bullish. They have issued their buy and hodl alert on Bitcoin under 11K. I agree. Yeah, it's anything right now around 10K, whether you get it at 98 or at 10.8, when it's over 20K or back at the all-time high, it's not going to matter. Okay, it's not going to matter whether you got it at, 10.1, 10.2, 99, I think anything around 10 is a good deal. If you ask me, again, I may be wrong out there, boomers. I'm not your crypto daddy. So if you're a new crypto cadet, I'm not your crypto father, although maybe I should be. I feel bad for people who are waiting for Bitcoin to pull back under 9K. No, it's not going to happen. Yeah, it's not happening, Nano. You know the deal. Just buy now, because if it does go to 100K, you'll regret it. I agree. DCA is the way. So, I know the boomers know. Every Monday they've been getting a little here, a little back there. You get a little bit at 10.9. You can get a little bit at 11.4, or 10.2. Maybe it drops under 10. You get something at 9.8, but it all averages out. If you try to time the market, say, it's going to drop to 9,000, and that's when I'm going to throw my bag on it, you may be caught slipping. Kaboom to main event. Let me drop a bomb. Shout out to Rafterman. Dollar cost averaging all day long. You guys know the strategy. And some of these altcoins that I have, I may DCA out of them, so you could do the opposite, buy Bitcoin with some of the altcoins, a little stab here. I got a little bag, that Litecoin bag. I may just start, little chip, start taking chips off and getting Bitcoin, and not all at once though. So I may just chip it, chip off the old block chain. But I agree with Nano. 1,000 on that statement, Nano. Kaboom to you. Let me drop another bomb for you. A couple more comments and questions. I'm going to keep this one brief today. I think we hit all the beats, and keep this one brief. We hit you up with the updates. China crypto, Coinbase dropping Zcash, and this 100K price prediction. Listen, when it comes to 100K price predictions. I believe that at one point maybe it will hit 100K, but let's be real here, guys. We got to get to $1 trillion market cap for all of crypto first, which is we'll put Bitcoin somewhere around 30,000, maybe 35,000. You know, we got to crack through that 20,000 hurdle, and you know, I want to see 25K. I want to sit around 25 or 30 for a month or two before we start talking about 100K. I'll take 100K absolutely, but we got to earn our keep out here, boomers. Oscar says this is the last shakeout, I believe. Perhaps so. DCA is the way to play because Bitcoin is here to stay. I appreciate you, Queens. Stay booming out there. Queens Races, driving the truck out there, doing deliveries, staying strong, putting in that work. I still wonder what 100K Bitcoin means for the world. That would be a loaf of bread. What would a loaf of bread cost in that world? Yeah, I know. I mean, let's see. Rafterman just dropped me $2. Boom! He says, always booming with the champ, kaboom. Thank you so much, Rafterman. I appreciate you. Thank you to Rafterman. Thank you to Queens Races for the love. Super chatting me a couple bucks out there. All the super chat goes to the children out here, the young boomer and the boomette, keeping them strong. Good evening, Champagne and all from Europe, Slovakia. Shout out to Michael out there in Slovakia. Martin says, U.S. boomers, call your congressman. Tell them support H.R. 3963 bill introduced by North Carolina Congressman Ted Bunn will exclude crypto from SEC regs and temporarily suspend crypto taxes. I like that. I'll look into that. Marlon's talking about House Resolution 3963. I haven't looked into it, but Marlon's just letting us know about that. So, apparently it looks good, exclude crypto from SEC regs and temporarily suspend crypto taxes. I'm with that. We need crypto-friendly politicians out here. We need crypto-friendly representatives out here. Let's not get left in the dusters by some of these other small fry countries that are opening the doors to these crypto developers and crypto outfits. We need to bring it back home, guys. Bring it home. A loaf of bread will cost 0.0001 Satoshi, says Nano Joe. Let's see. I shared with you guys. Let me see if I still have it. Inflation. The inflation infographic that I shared. Let me bring it back up here. There it is. Shared this before. Check this out. Inflation silently robbing you of purchasing power since 1913. Back in 98, $20 will get you almost a full cart full of groceries, a shopping cart full of groceries. With $20, you can get a lot of stuff at the grocery store. By 2005, it's about half of that you could purchase with $20. By 2014, you could see this chart, this shopping cart is not even full. Now you could see that compared to Bitcoin. One Bitcoin in 2011, would get you very little groceries. It will not fill that shopping cart. By 2014, you got a whole full shopping cart, and by 2019, you could buy a whole aisle with Bitcoin now. So kaboom to that. So if Bitcoin's at $100,000, I wonder what a dollar will buy you. So I just Googled that, Marlon. Marlon's suggesting that Google the House Resolution 3963, which is that crypto bill that they're trying to introduce here. And we pull it up. But it seems like the summary is still in progress, according to Congress.gov. So this is the main website. House Resolution 3963, Virtual Tax Value Fixed Act of 2019. You could read it more. Apparently, they're about to update it. So, I'll keep tuned into this. So, check this out. Update in 2021, you can buy the entire grocery store with one Bitcoin. You bet it. You bet. Marlon knows what's up. At this rate, guys, Hold on to a bit. Stick it under your pillow. Listen, I know some of you guys may be in love with Cardano. You may be in love with EOS. You may be in love with Bitcoin Cash. I don't care which coin you're in love with. Just get one Bitcoin. Throw it under the pillow for the crypto fairy. You might be able to buy the entire grocery store, like Marlon said. Let me drop a bomb for that. Kaboom, kaboom. Shout out to Marlon, Queens, Nano, Michael, and the rest of the pumpers, Rafterman, all the boomers worldwide. I'll take a few more comments and questions. We'll land this plane straight there on the tarmac, skip the runway. Shout out to my crypto aviators and all my crypto licensed drivers out there. CLDs. I'll have the articles linked down below, but let me recap for you guys if you would like to check out these articles. China launching a crypto. This is on cryptodaily.co.uk. Analysts advises ignoring short time frames as Bitcoin is going to $100,000. This is at bitcoinist.com. And then Coinbase drops Zcash. What's next? This is on cryptodaily.co.uk. I'll have these linked down in the description at the end of the broadcast. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Shout out to Dolphin134 with the fourth quarter late buzzer super chat there at 199. Kaboom, listening at work, champ. Shout out to Dolphin. Decorated crypto soldier worldwide. Let me drop another bomb for you. Dolphin134. Kaboom. Thank you so much. Boom the Bit says, boom champ, stay blessed. To you as well, Boom the Bit. Stay blessed as well. On that note, thank you, Dolphin. Thank you, Rafterman. Thank you, Queens. Thank you to all the boomers out there that are always showing up, showing me love. I appreciate every single one of you maniacs. Stay strong out there. Put some weight on the bar and lift some weight. Get strong, guys. You know the deal. I don't want you being little weaklings out there. I'll be back tomorrow with a good word, with that good crypto word. Make sure you bookmark the page. Those post notifications, they're not coming in. On that note, I'm out of here. Stay strong out there, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.